YouTube, this is Charlie426, and today this is Gundam vlog number 27. I don't know, it's been a week, technically, since my last kit and my last Gundam vlog, and it felt like a long time, so, I don't know, it could be just me. But today I have some stuff to talk about, and so yeah. First things first, I got two new kits today. One was actually a requested kit. The second one is actually, I asked you guys to vote on Facebook, and yeah, I basically summed up the results and got the kit that had the highest vote or the most logical vote. That's what I'm gonna say. And first things first, the two kits were the high-grade 00 riser GN condenser type. Now this was the requested kit, and to be honest, this kit, or the GN condenser type, was a high-grade kit that I had my eye on, because it's a pretty unique concept or an idea, because this is technically the 00 riser, but instead of with GN drives, it has the GN condensers. And I'm pretty sure if there's people out there who's gonna go for the 00 riser, they're gonna go with the the GN drive version. So this is the uncommon type. That's what I'm gonna say. This is the uncommon type. I'm an oddball collector, so this is gonna be it. And to be honest, I'm not saying that I hate main character mobile suits. I did like the 00 riser from the anime, and yeah, to be honest, I do like the concept and how the impact what it was shown on the anime. What I didn't like is that it was just being too overhyped, so I didn't think it would be necessary for me to make a review out of. But the GN condenser type, there's not much reviews out there, so perfect for me. Now the second kit that you guys voted was the high-grade Cherudim Gundam. I'm gonna say Cherudim because that's how you say it in Korean. I'm pretty sure there's some people who's gonna get Cherudim or whatever, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. To be honest, there was a lot of vote between the Seravi and this one, because a lot of people, or you guys, were mentioning that the 00 riser or the Gundam Arios was a pretty overdone mobile suit or kit that everybody does, and they don't see much reviews on this, so that's why I went for this. And after I did this, decided to go for this, there was another issue or another thing that I had to consider, because there was another version of this. There's the normal version, and there's the other version called the GN8. I think it's called the, I forgot. It's like something like the GNHW version, I think. Sorry if I got that wrong, but anyway, there's another version that has more equipment on it. And today, the shop technically had both of them, but the price gap was a little bit too high, because as far to my knowledge, the other variation, the only difference is that you get some more GN bits for the kit, and just because adding a few 4 to 5 GN bits, I don't think it's really worth the price. I mean, I would have gone for it if the price gap wasn't that big, but I don't know, it felt kind of unnecessary, and I don't like kits that has like too much equipment going on its body, so that's why I'm going for the normal version. And currently, so to speak, I just finished building the body and the head. And overall, I am really liking the design. I have been really overlooking the 00 kits, to be honest, because it's been, you know, it was an overhyped series, so I was planning on trying to skip it as soon as possible, but I'm getting more delayed and delayed because due to these amazing kits that I was overlooking. Now, overall design, I say this is one of the most militaristic design, besides from Universal Century, because it really, just by this, it reminds me of me in the military carrying that gigantic backpack with all the necessary, supplies inside that bag, and yeah, it looks like a big backpack. I mean, yeah, these are technically thrusters, but the location and feeling, it looks like it's carrying a big, gigantic backpack. So, yeah. Oh, another thing that you guys were asking me about, why not the Dynamics Gundam? Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I asked you guys that I was going for a GN Arms, and unluckily the guy who was selling the GN Arm Types E was not really responding to me, so I had to call off the deal. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure the GN Arms Type E and D are regular releases, so someday they're gonna be, they're gonna show up at the store being restocked. And I decided to get either one or two of them. I'm gonna basically get my hands on both of them. But if they come in together, I decide to go with the HD GN Arms Type D, because the reason that I am so impressed by this kit or this Gundam, I have decided to go for its line. So it's not going to be on this marathon. What you guys can expect me is that after this marathon, and then I go back to Universal Century or whatever, and when I get the chance of getting the GN Arms Type D, I will also get the Gundam Sabanya, which was from the movie and the last variation of this. Hoping it's a totally different build because, you know, my priorities and stuff. Alright, there's something I need to tell you guys. Now, here's a question actually I want to ask you guys. Would you please leave a comment if you guys don't mind seeing 2 Gundam logs or 2 Gundam reviews on one day? Because I'm having some problems at the moment. These kits have been in my room for, how should I say this, for a while, and these kits somehow keep getting delayed. And I want to finish these as soon as possible so I can go on with... Okay, I mentioned that I was going for the Gundam Seed series, but I decided to change it. I scrapped that. Because the timing for the Gundam Iron Blood Orphan Season 2 is coming up. I don't think I'm going to match up. So, the moment I'm done with these kits, even making when I mean these kits, I'm including making the review out of them, I'm going to go jump into Iron Blood Orphans Marathon. Because tomorrow is the day that the high-grade Gundam Barbatos Lupus comes out. Up until now, I do not or never purchased the Gundam Barbatos because it had so many variations. But after looking at the Lupus, I say it has potential, and like usual, I guess I should have at least one main character mobile suit, just one. For the Gundam G-Reconquista Marathon, I bought the P-Banda exclusive high-grade G-Self Reflector type. For the Gundam Age Marathon, which I'm currently doing when the kits are not coming in, I got the Master Grade Gundam H1 Normal. And for the 00 series, I got the uncommon 00 Riser GN Condenser type. So if I'm gonna go for Iron Blood Orphans, I should at least get one. So I decided to go with the high grade Gundam Lupus. I mean, Barbatos Lupus. But don't expect me to get the. So I'm gonna get the high grade. But one thing for sure, I told you guys before, but I'm not gonna go for any no grade or non grade 1 to 100 scales unless it's a Reborn's 100. I just don't want to get too hooked up. So that's why I want to tell you guys. So please leave a comment if you guys don't mind seeing 2 reviews or 2 Gundam logs on one day. Because, yeah, if I'm gonna jump into the Iron Blood Orphans, I should at least have a clean start. And I don't want to have, like, delayed kits going on. So please let me know. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be getting the high-grade Gundam Barbatos Lupus and make the review right away. Since it is a new kit, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another kit that a lot of people all over the world are looking forward to see a review out of. Since I have the advantage than the other famous people on YouTube, I say it's a good chance for me. Anyway, another thing, those who are watching my series for the first time, the Gundam Log series is not the review. It's my first impression or showing my build process. What you guys can expect from me is I'm gonna finish the kit today, and then the review will be out tomorrow. So that's what you guys need to expect. Just don't get confused because there's a lot of new kits coming up soon. So I want to get as much attention as possible. Anyway, thank you for watching Gundam Log number 27. Like I said, leave a comment below if you want to see if it's okay to see 1 or 2 more Gundam reviews on one day. Yeah, if you have any questions or requests, leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this series or this video, please like my videos and also subscribe to my channel. Please stay tuned for the review. So until then, see you guys next time.